and welcome to Leads with Luce. I'm your host, Lucy Shifko, and this is a show where we talk about the Bible and what it means to a student here at Franciscan University. Today's gospel is Matthew chapter 9, verses 9 through 13. Let's get into it. As Jesus passed on from there, he saw a man named Matthew sitting at the customs post. He said to him, "Follow me," and he got up and followed him. While he was at the table in his house, many tax collectors and sinners came and sat with Jesus and his disciples. The Pharisees saw this and said to his disciples, "Why does your teacher eat with tax collectors and sinners?" He heard this and said, "Those who are well do not need a physician, but the sick do. Go and learn the meaning of the words, 'I desire mercy, not sacrifice.' I did not come to call the righteous, but sinners." I don't know about y'all, but I'm a big old sinner. I actually got the idea to start this segment because I felt like I needed a consistent interior conversion. My heart is very Hebrew in nature. It complains a lot, gets bored of God's love, and falls away constantly. Then, when times get tough, I run back to him and shamelessly ask him for help or healing, just like the Hebrews. Realizing that was pretty humbling. But then God gives us messages like today's reading to give us hope. God is calling all sinners to follow him. He's calling us to come back home to him. I mean, it makes sense. If we were already perfect and if we were already home, we wouldn't need somebody to find us and bring us back. But we're not. We're wandering in exile. We're roaming around complaining that God's manna doesn't fulfill us and turning to idols like technology, social media, money, or fame to entertain us. Sound familiar? Yeah, I might not be the only Hebrew around here. So just like God called the Hebrews, God also calls us. The bigger the wound, the more healing he has for us. I think it can be really easy for us to feel like we're not good enough for God or we don't deserve to be called Catholic. I'm distinctly familiar with the feeling. There have been times where I wonder what the point is. I try so hard to heal and change and be a better person so I can finally make God proud of me or make myself deserving of his love. But that's like trying to cure yourself so your doctor won't have to do any work. Or it's like trying to dry clean your own laundry so you can bring it to your dry cleaner already clean. They'd look at you like you had two heads if you did that. So why are we trying to be more deserving of his healing by pushing his hand away and trying to do it ourselves? God is calling you because you've fallen away in big ways or small ways. He's calling to you in the desert and he's asking you to let him be your physician and your dry cleaner. He loves the dark, gross part of your heart that you try to hide from him because it's your heart. He adores your heart, especially the parts that need his love and healing. So this week's lead is simple. Don't hide your darkness from God. He's not disappointed. He's excited. Jesus is continually calling you to hand over your darn laundry so he can clean it. So do it. Now to Dan the Weatherman for your weather.
Thank you, Lucy. Well, it looks like it's finally the start of pumpkin spice season. We're starting to get fall weather here. So we have for today 52 degrees today, and then for the afternoon we're looking at 47 degrees, and so it might get a little chilly nowadays, but that's all right. So back to you, Lucy.
Thank you, Dan. Thanks for tuning in. This was Leads with Luce. I've been your host. Now go out and proclaim the good news.